Welcome back. This is a continuation of part 1. If you haven't watched part 1, go check it out. Okay, so now you should have a total of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so if you're doing pants, instead of stopping at 7 rows or however long you do your shorts, we're going to continue on. So the next decrease is going to be at row 16. So right now we're at row 7. So go ahead and chain 6 the same way we've been doing for the previous rows without decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chain 6 and continue making the leg. And once you get to row 16 for the leg, I'm gonna meet you back and we're gonna start our next decrease. I have here 1, 2, 3, 4th row with decrease, 5, 6th row with decrease, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now for row 16, we're going to decrease again the same way. So you want to chain up 6, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, and then begin your decrease right here. Chain 3 and continue. I'm going to continue doing the same pattern of chaining 3 and then double crocheting on top of the double crochet. I'm going to continue doing that till you reach the last 2 double crochets. That's where you're going to do your decrease. Okay, so I'm reaching the last 2. I did my chain 3 and I'm about to do my decrease into the last 2 double crochets. Chain 3 and then slip stitch into the 3rd chain from the starting 6. And you're gonna chain up 6 and do row 17 with no decrease. I'll meet you back at the end of row 17. So I'm reaching the end of row 17. And this is row 17 from the leg. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now row 18, you're gonna chain up 6. And then double crochet decrease into these 2 double crochets. Chain 3 and continue doing the chain 3 double crochet pattern till you reach the last 2 double crochets. Okay, I'm reaching the end of row 18. So I'm reaching the end of row 18. I chain 3. I'm about to do my 2 decreases. Chaining 3, and I'm going to slip stitch into the 3rd chain from the starting chain. Okay. Now your pants should start looking more tapered and skinny. as we continue to decrease. Once we reach row 24, we're going to decrease at row 24. Go ahead and complete these 5 rows, and I'll meet you back to decrease at row 24. Row 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, I'm going to now do with no decrease. I'm going to chain up 6, double crochet, chain 3, double crochet, chain 3, double crochet, chain 3, double crochet, till I reach row 24. So now you should be on row 24. Just gonna count with you all. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Now we're on row 24. Row 24, we're about to do a decrease again. And if you want, you could go ahead and try it on and see how the decreases are looking. If the pants are still too wide, start decreasing more. So the camera angle I had was terrible, but everything I was doing was pretty repetitive. So I'm starting row 24 with the chain 6, and then I'm going to do the double crochet decrease. Okay. So I keep getting disconnected. So after the decrease, chain 3 and double crochet. Continue till you reach the last one. So this is row 24. We're going to do another decrease in row 26. So I'm going to meet you at the end of row 24. Okay. So chain, I'm doing my last decrease for the row. Chain 3 and then single crochet. Okay. I just did my decrease on row 26. So once we reach row 35, we're gonna decrease again. So go ahead and repeat the chain 6 to start off the row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Double crochet. And chain 3, double crochet. Repeat this for another few rows. I'm at row 35 right now, and 35 is the row that I'm now going to do my decrease in. This is the second to last decrease for these pants. As you can see, it's starting to get skinnier and skinnier as we keep going down. This is row 35, and I'm going to do a decrease here. 3, 4, 5, 6. And chain 3 and decrease. And chain 3. So now what I'm gonna do is row 36 to row 45 with no decrease, and then I'll meet you back at row 47 where I complete the last decrease and then the remaining of the rows. So I'm at row 45 now, and this is all the yarn that I have left. So what I'm going to do is fasten off and show you how I reattach my yarn, just in case you also run out of yarn. I do my slip knot. I insert the hook into this double crochet, put the yarn on the hook, and then you just want to pull through and tighten it. And pull the shorter string to tighten it, and then chain up 6 the same way we've been doing. So make sure this is tight. And then once you're done, you can weave in your ends. So I'm at row 45. I'm gonna complete this row and then do row 46 with decrease. We are finally reaching the end. So I'm at row 46. I did my chain 6. And I'm about to do my double crochet decrease, mesh decrease, whatever we're gonna call it. Okay, last 2 double crochets, I chain 3 and I'm decreasing. Chain 3 and then I'm gonna slip stitch to end this row. Then, so my phone decided to be an enemy of progress. I completed row 47 and I did that row with decrease. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is complete 3 more rows, totaling 50 rows of the leg. So if you want your pants longer, you would continue doing more rows. If you need your pants to be more skinny, you would continue adding on decreases. So that completes this project. Please go ahead and like this video if you successfully made your pants or if you're going to try this, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you, and stay tuned for my next tutorial. Okay, very quickly I'm going to show you how I put my drawstring in. So I use my needle because it's way easier. Your work should look like this. Go ahead and attach the yarn at the back and follow the pattern that I did for this leg. I'm gonna show you how it looks on the mannequin now. So once I'm done, this is how the legs look. You see, it doesn't exactly reach the ankle.